when we start talking about differentiation, as someone who used to sell product all the time and even services, that was like this great big black hole trap that everyone would fall into. And
Right.
there was an assumption that the only way that you could differentiate was by your product or service or by your price.
Right.
But you and I both know that there's a whole nother way that we can differentiate as sales professionals. Merritt, tell them what it is.
I think it's really about the process, right? You could pick out one thing that you do different in the way that you go through the sales process and how you interact with people. And there's great ways to do that through tech and technique. But I think, just trying to differentiate on our product, there's always going to be somebody who's going to come along with one more feature or one other thing that is useful in the marketplace, and that's great. That's evolution in the marketplace, but it's hard to keep trying to compete on that. You're never going to have all of those features. There's always going to be something else, a better mousetrap somewhere else. So we need to be able to differentiate ourselves, the way that we interact with people, the way that we communicate, all of that. And that really stands out no matter what you're selling.
I think that's completely and totally true. And the other thing that I think is true about differentiation is that when we think about this from a sales professional perspective, people are going to buy where it's easiest to buy.
Yeah.
And where the experience is the best, because they're not only looking at your product, you are a representative of your service, your product, your business. And if you are easy to work with and you are trustworthy and you have a clearly defined process that is easy for them to follow and they feel like they have a grasp of everything that's happening, they're going to buy from you and not from your competition.